Hello and welcome to Zailleh Plays Astroneer. So in this episode, episode 3, we're going to get our rover a bit more established. Going to get a second medium rover, connect the two, get some medium storage so we can really turn this into a bit of a rover train. So we can take it into some caves, stack it up with resources and come back out. So that's our plan. So let's get cracking. So the first thing we need to do is build another rover. So we need a bit of compound to do that. Currently, not enough compound. Got some in one in the inventory there. Haven't got near enough dirt to do anything. So we're gonna have to go mine some. So I remember there being some compound. Which direction was it? There was somewhere over this way. Yeah, so there was some compound over here, over near this wreckage, that we only grabbed a little bit of, so we're going to head over that way, grab some compound and come back. We really need to start storing a lot of dirt, just going to make it easier to get more compound in the long run if we just stockpile our dirt. But first things first, let's get this compound. Here it is, on the side of the cliff, fairly big patch. Then after we get this compound, I think we'll do some. I'll have a look at the research and see what I can research that's worthwhile doing at this point. So this looks like a pretty big patch of compound, which is quite good. Maybe I'll build two rover trailers instead. It's a little bit more and I'm full up. Seems a bit more. That's it, I'm full. Let's go running back to base. These are some nifty clouds. And look at that, they're changing shape and everything. At least the tops are changing shape up there. Bottoms don't seem to be changing shape much. But hey, that's still really cool. Very much a fan of these clouds. While we're talking about the clouds, what's your favourite part of Astroneer? You know, which quirky mechanic or piece of generated terrain, or maybe it's the clouds like me. The clouds are awesome. It's a little thing, but they actually do change shapes and move around. So it's quite a cool little part there. So just let us know in the comments what you think is your sort of favourite quirky part of Astroneer. Building that second part of the rover. That's cool. Connect them up. Just put away that terrain tool. Let's come right here, click on that. Now they're connected up. I'll just jump in the driver's seat, drive forward a little bit. Give us room for the next rover that we're going to build. Obviously we need more power, but we've got some compound. Still need one more compound to build another rover. That's not a big deal. Research wise, what we're going to need is actually a printer. Where's the printer at? Just having a look also at what other things I'm yet to research. Medium generator is not worth getting until I find coal, because that is powered solely by coal. The seats. I think the medium printers here actually already unlocked that, so that's good. Medium storage there is unlocked, that's cool. And should I get the wide mod? No, I won't worry about getting the wide mod just yet. I'll focus on some more useful things. So I think I'll save up for medium solar panel. What else have we got in here? Inhibitor, trade platform. I'll focus on, yeah, so I'll focus our research in on rover sort of bits and pieces. Yeah. Lovely, so I might save up now for the winch next. So we need some more power. First off, all out of power. Just put the soil that I do have in there. Wind's not generating anything, it's night time, so completely out of power at the minute. I just want to hurry things along, so I'm gonna run out here and get, look at that, there's some more compound right there next to base that I had no clue about. But anyway, I'm coming out to get some organics just to keep things moving along, keep that research going, get those bites. Need them bites. Suck, 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 suck. Sucking up all that plant matter. Yummo. Yummy organics. That's another cave inside of the mountain over there. Maybe that's the one we'll go explore once we've got the rover up and running a bit more. While I'm in here, I haven't researched beacons yet. I'm going to research beacons. Because what I want to do is place a beacon side, you know, so when I come back I don't forget where that is. There's a little bit of compound over here. I'm just going to get this and place a beacon near this cave entrance so that I don't have to remember where it is. I can just look on the map and find it. One more bit of compound and we'll be full up. That's that. Build that beacon. Right, so I got a beacon there. So we're just going to plop this beacon over near this cave entrance. So you can change the beacon colour. Just going to leave it green for now. Running low on oxygen, there's some in that cave entrance. Let's go get that before I suffocate. Beautiful. Okay. That should be enough for me to get back. So you can see the rover has the 3 dots. Where you can find out where your rover is. There was once I got, I don't know what that 360 was. There was once I got stuck in a rover upside down. Wouldn't let me get out, so I couldn't flip it back over. When I finally did get out, I got teleported somewhere, and the rover got teleported somewhere. We thought it had fallen through the world, but later on we saw the 3 dots icon, came running over, and there it was, the rover floating about 100 meters up in the air. It didn't fall until we got close to it. Alright, it's daytime, so all that solar's happening, and that's really good. But I'm going to speed things up a little with these organics. There we go. Unfortunately, during the storm, one of our big research objects got blown away. It was sitting right here. If you go back and look at the previous video, you might see me walk straight past it as I go to get into the habitat. So yeah, that leaves us without anything to research. Alright, completely out of things to research. Well, we do have some storage on here without the without having the rover ready to go. And that's fine. That's powered up. 3 trailers all powering up there. I got some wind. I got a wind turbine on me. I'm just going to pop that on the back instead of on me. I'm just going to put that onto the rover there. Teensy bit of power. And then I think we'll go into that cave. What do you reckon? We'll drive over to that cave that we found and see what we can come up with. Yeah, alright, well, not much else to do. Let's do it. Jump in and let's go. Disconnected okay over there, yep. What happens if I run into that tree? Nothing. Alrighty, well, we're in here. I'm just going to pop out, mine this power. Last thing I want to do is run out of power on the rover and not be able to drive it back. So I don't mind collecting a bit of power as we go in. There's some more on the ground right there. I'm just going to pick that up too. Ah, I was too close to that. More research though. It's a shame. Gonna have to run back over to that rover now. Got to try not to die. Okay, back at base. Let's run over and collect my corpse. And I've just realised, and I've probably looked at it 2 or 3 times now, there's a wreckage up there. Looks like a small one. But I think after I collect my stuff I'll actually run up there and see what it is that I can find. Okay, almost back out my corpse. Great. Dig that research out. There we go, that's that out. Stick it on the trailer there. Try not to fall into that hole and not be able to get out. Alright. Great. That's everything collected from my corpse. I'm just going to move this seat to the other end. One of the annoying things is I can't manually place it on the other side. But if I put a wind turbine here and it no longer fits, it faces the right direction. Let's drive this back outside. So up there's where I'm going to trek. I'll just park the rover here. Let's go. Unfortunately the rover is not the most all-terrain vehicle. It would be quite good if I could just drive up here safely, but I don't want to tip it over. Make a bit of a path there. Might as well collect some of these organics while I'm here and stick them on the rover. Didn't even get enough for a full one. Come on. There we go. Up, 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 up. What have we here? Big cave. And a wreck. Lithium, and it looks like copper. More copper. Not the easiest to see what's going on in here. Another seat. Let's kind of cool, single seat. And that looks like it. Is there anything on the outside that I can take? To be honest, I am pretty new with this game as well. And there's a lot of stuff I don't know. Haven't been reading the wikis and whatnot to try and, you know, learn everything ahead. I'm just sort of picking things up as I go. So there's still a lot that I don't know yet. Alright. And yeah, so we have that cave there. It's not terribly interesting looking. Take a bit of that oxygen back. And I'll take this seat down and plug it into the rover. Ooh. Slide. Yeah. Okay. Sliding done. Now where's my rover? Over there. Annoyingly, you can't see the map beacons and whatnot through the terrain. There's a cave down there. Not sure if that's worth going into. Gotta get up here, back to the rover. The rover's where the oxygen's at. And I am about to run out. Okay, there we go, back on the rover. Wind turbines filled it up with power while I've been gone, which is really nice. Let's rover our way into this bit of cave. Aha! This one's got a bit of fruit on it. That's what I want to see. Lovely. I'm gonna back this up. Not the easiest thing to do, reversing the rover, but that'll do. The reason is I want to build a bit of a path down to this lower level, so it looks like that's where all the fun stuff is. So I need a rover sized path. That looks about right. Leveling tool. Build a nice incline. Some wide. Get rid of those floating bits. That should be enough for me to get the rover down cleanly. Let's go. Lovely, rover is down. Some compound there. Gonna build another path down to there, but I'll pick up this malachite first. Boy. Nearly got hit by those plants again. Do not want to die getting hit by those plants. They were quite a surprise the first time I came across those plants. Had no idea it was coming. I couldn't even figure out why I died. I'm like, I'm dead. What happened? Let's get out of here. Yep. It's gonna flatten out this a little bit since I dug underneath the rover a touch. Just because I want to make sure I don't like lose half the rover down that hole that I just dug. Okay. And now we'll build a ramp down into this section of the cave. Awesome. Let's drive the rover down into here. I think that way leads back out to the surface. That's handy. I'm going to store some of this malachite on here. Did I really only get one malachite from that previous? Looks like I did. I only got one malachite. I'll recharge the rover with that power block. Now my rover is full, and this is why I need the medium storage. So I've got a couple of slots free for compound. I'm just going to take this compound. And then we're going to go back, we're going to build a medium printer so that we can build medium storage. That will increase the capacity of our rover by quite a bit. It's a bit hard mining all that stuff directly above me. Now that looks like night sky, but it's kind of not. Okay, full up. Let's drive home. Now I like the looks of that entrance. So where are we coming out here? Ah, these stupid stone pillar thingies blocking the way. Dig them out of the way and bury that. There we go. Should be good enough to drive over now. Lovely. Ah! Ah, no. Well, that's frustrating. Guess I better come down into here. See what's going on. But I think I will build a ramp out of here. Come here. I like to just use the camera to get roughly the right angle. And I can just sort of hold down the button and dig like that. Get this stuff above it so the rover doesn't get stuck. Oh, look at that. Perfect angle to look at the moonrise or planet rise. Not sure what that is yet. I've not been off-world in any of my games yet. Very keen to get to another planet. Hopefully bring you guys along the journey. There we go. That'll be that way out. And since I probably want to come back this way because that cave entrance was pretty good. Back that way, looks like it goes down a ways. It'd be beautiful for getting the rover in. Just want to build this. Make some of these rocks disappear. Is that that breaks through into another cave? Or maybe that was the section that I broke through earlier. Right, in either case, get in, let's get this rover and some of those resources back to base. Ah. Oof, stuck. I'm going to make that transition to flat a little shallower there. It did not like that. Got stuck. There we go. That ought to be better. Hopefully won't get stuck on that transition this time. Up we go. Up. Now which way was home? It was this way, right? Here we go. Where did I come out? I don't remember having this many caves and things in the way last time. Ah, okay, I see where I am and where I've come through. Pain in the ass, but cool. So I'm gonna... This section is okay to get across, except there's these bloody rocks in the way. So we'll get them out of the way. Now we should be good to go. Beautiful. Ah, stuck on more rocks. Come on. Alright, back at base. Let's get these unknown research objects into our research stations. That's got a nice amount, not too many. It's not got very many. I'm going to swap these over because that one seemed to be getting some power from the wind generators. They should both be going slowly, but going, yep. Is that a storm? That's a storm incoming over there. Why oh why do we have to have storms? It's alright, there's still a bit of time before anything major happens or I need to hide. So the plan is to actually build this platform out. Pop some resin on there because this is going to be where I'm going to put my medium printer. Mineral, vehicle bay, smelter, medium printer. Aluminium needed. Stick some of our resources. Nope. Got a malachite. No spare aluminium. What did I spend that aluminium on? I thought I had some more aluminium. Unless it dropped on the ground and got blown away by a storm, which is very likely. So that means the next thing we're going to be doing is going off to get some aluminium. The storm didn't come this way. It's also another cool thing. Storms don't like always come towards you. Like no matter what, they will. They'll just go about their business whether they come towards you or not. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So I had one aluminium there. Yeah, I don't like wasting power, but so this will be enough to get that printer. There we go. Build that printer. No, I thought I already had one. I'm going crazy. So I'm going to drop this copper into my storage hole. Like I said before, that's so that stuff doesn't blow away. Some research and other bits and pieces have blown away, but the stuff in the hole has not. That's why we have a hole. Compound can go in there too. And that rare lithium. That'll do us for now. That dirt's got to go into the mineral extractor for later. Get that soil in there. Beautiful. Okay, let's grab our rover and go roving. Okay, I want to go back down that cave that we saw before. So it's just around these rocks. Down here. Up the other side. Woohoo! Whoa, I've got some air. Nice. Oh, more damn pillar things. I'll avoid those big ones. Down we go. What's down here? Oh, no. Pull up, pull up. Oh, I think I lost a couple of trailers over the edge and managed to pull them up. Phew. Oh, don't go sliding down there. We got much of an overhang? No. So I'm gonna make this maybe a little steeper. I don't want to take up too much room and too much dirt. Plus I just emptied my dirt canister, so I don't have much in the way of resources to play with to build a big ramp. Smooth that out a bit. That'll do. Cool. Seems good enough. Alright, we have a ramp. And we're down. What can we find down here? Well, cave goes deeper. Let's go deeper. I'm a little surprised that there's wind in the cave, but hey, not complaining. I mean, it's charging my rover back up a little bit. Is that coal? Coal looks a little like compound from a distance, but it's a touch darker. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, that's coal. It stacks a little differently, or more polygony, less smooth and round. That means that down here we're deep enough to start getting coal, so we can get a medium generator, and it will actually be worthwhile. Is there any more coal? A little bit more over this way. Very nice. But we still need that aluminium. Let's not forget that aluminium. Suck up that power so I can recharge my rover. But for the fun of it, let's keep venturing down and see how deep we go. Oh, crash. This goes quite deep, doesn't it? Ah, dead end. But these dead ends often have these dead Astroneers at the end. Some helpful loot, including the aluminium that I need. So I'm full up here. Stick some on the rover. Charge the rover back up with some of that power. Here we go. Right, so we'll have a fully charged rover. I'll keep the rest of that in my inventory. Let's make our way back out. Find some more aluminium and things on the way, hopefully. Okay, so that was the way out over there. Try to remember that. Let's drive this way and see if we can find some more aluminium or... That's just a random piece of malachite sitting on the ground. So malachite, I do have enough copper for now. Some kind of wreck, some lights. Ah, the famous zebra balls. So these guys, they produce light, but they're just balls. They're just in for testing. They're kind of just Easter eggs. So you got the checker one, the circle one, and there's a zebra one as well. But you know what? I'm going to stick this over next to the way out so that I remember where the heck I'm going. So this is the way out. Just going to sort of stick it in the wall a little bit, just in there, plop it in. That'll be how I know that I need to go that way to get out. There are 2 satellites crashed down here. Let's go see if they've got any research objects in them for me. Crash over the plants. Come on. Good rover. Good rover. Okay, so that's one crash satellite that has nothing around it. No loot whatsoever. Let's jump back in the rover and go to the other side. My wheels are coming off. So we'll go over that other crashed one over there. What? I'm dragging. Alright, down we go. Wait, there's another 2. There's one there and another one over there. So many crash satellites down here. Bit of TNT. Terribly interested in that. Some more malachite. Nothing else? Nothing here? Alright. Let's jump back in and head over to that other crashed satellite. Yeah! Spiky plants! Die, spiky plants! So this one also just has some TNT sitting on top of it. I should stop calling it TNT. The game calls it dynamite. I mean, gigantic cave. All full of malachite though. When you want malachite, you get aluminium. When you want aluminium, you get malachite. Don't tell me that's another crashed satellite over here. Aha! But we do have some aluminium. That's great. But like I said, I think that's another crashed satellite or something. To crash something. This is a different one. Is there anything on that research or anything? Nah. Nothing at all hanging off that one by the looks of it. Nah, nothing. There's a few wrecks down here though. That's more wrecks than I've seen in a while. Alright, let's get this aluminium. Get back to base. And build some medium storage. And maybe another trailer. I think I want to go 4. I want to have some room because you can't put those dual research objects on the medium storage, unfortunately. Which means the next thing we want to do is actually have large storage. That'll make things a bit better, but I think we need to get a larger rover for that. Okay. Let's make our way out of here, back to base. See if I can remember the way. I think I do. I explored that one and that one. That I didn't see before. Thruster. That's handy. Don't need to build a thruster now. Got one. Make it a little bit easier to get off the first planet. Up we go. Crash. Crash again. That's some compound. I'll need some compound to build another rover compartment and some of this medium storage, so I'm just going to take as much of that as I can carry, which that's about all I can carry. I think I still had a slot on here. No power. Nah, that's it. That's it. The power is just not doing anything. I mean, come on. Recharge the rover. Okay. Whatever. I'm tossing that to keep in the compound. Let's go. Another wreck over there. Don't think I've been to that one. But we'll leave that for now and head on back to base. Complete our rover. Oh, bit of a hill there. Struggling. There we go. And we're back. So I can hop out. Then I can hook the rover up to the base. Like this. Charge it back from the base. That's how we do it. So I picked up that spare aluminium. Now we have a medium printer. Let's head over here and put some of the laterite and malachite in the smelter. Smelt that up. Stick power on the base. Okay, open seat. We don't want that. Medium storage is what we want. Compound. One more compound on here. Medium storage. Stick the thruster there for now. Now let me take this dynamite, malachite and whatnot. Medium storage. So instead of 2 we now have 8. So it adds up. It's quite nice. Let's take what compound I've already put in there. Coal can go in there. Dynamite I really don't want to just randomly store anywhere, because when you store it on the floor you can blow it up. So I'll store the coal in there. I'll store our titanium in there. Need more stuff for research. Really need more stuff for research. And those caves I was going down didn't have much in the way of plants and so forth, so we're gonna have to go a different way, I think. going to build some more medium storage. Storage. I'm actually going to use this medium storage on the base. Now, why am I doing this? Because I can put solar panels on the side of it. Okay, incoming storm. This one is very likely to actually hit us. Don't think I've got anything loose. It's going to get blown away. Over here is the most likely to have that. We're good over there. I think the wind coming that direction, I should be okay just to hide behind here. But there are a lot of rocks flying around. They're coming for me. Apparently you can stick dynamite on the front. Can't stick much else on there, but you can stick dynamite on there. Let's join that rover back up. Means I can stick dynamite on the front there too. That's kind of interesting. Alright. Malachite can go over there. I'll store that dynamite over there. Okay, our solar panels are all working, but you can see the one on the back's not working. I expected that would likely be the case, which is why I'm going to undo this. Put the solar panels over there. Put them back where they were. And I'll instead stick it on the side of there. So with there it goes flat as opposed to on there where it doesn't. And now I can stick all the solar panels on here instead. And I mean all the solar panels. There we go. That looks good. Okay, so I've got tons of power. How much dirt have I got in there? A little bit. That's enough to make it worth it to get some more compound, because I want to build more medium storage. And then I think we'll call that a day with this rover. And the next episode we'll go exploring for some caves. And some caves just like a little bit longer. See what else we can find. Take all that compound there. Let's disconnect the rover, because we were going to build. It's already disconnected. Silly me. Because I did want to build one more trailer, didn't I? For maximum storage. So, medium rover, I've got tons of compound on me now, build that. And one more medium storage. Drive this back over so we can connect them up. Hop out. Connect. Disconnect that one. Stick storage there. Seat on that end. So I like to make mine double-ended. It makes it a little easier for turning things around, and I don't have to pick stuff up and drop it off, but to each their own. So I've got two... yeah, so I've got two medium storages on here, enough to hold 3 research objects. So it's quite a bit of capacity now, as opposed to what it was before. So yeah, this is our rover, and yeah, so next episode we'll go exploring, get as much resources as we can, hopefully a bunch of research objects, because we have none at the moment. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been Zailleh Plays Astroneer. Hopefully I'll see you next time.